It's a Minimalist Monday edition of Optimal Living Daily, episode 2851, How We Feel Secure with Owning Less by Amanda Brownlow of HelloBrownlow.com. And I'm Justin Malik. Hope you're having a great start to your week. If you're listening in real time, this is where I read to you from some of the best blogs I can find and get permission from. So with that, let's get right to today's Minimalist Monday post and start optimizing your life. How We Feel Secure with Owning Less by Amanda Brownlow of HelloBrownlow.com. Some people have the mentality of the more I own, the better off I am. And while that could be true in the event of a disaster, owning more doesn't make you better off or happier. With our journey into minimalism well underway, our minimalist life makes me feel better and more efficient now than I did owning more. I still struggle sometimes with bringing new or new to us items into our home. However, I am more confident in my ability to live minimally, even if I do have to remind myself of it. Why it was hard to let go. As a former couponer, this thought of living with less was daunting. For years, I'd buy multiples of everything. I purchased items on sale just for the sake of purchasing them. When my husband and I graduated from college, money was tight. We held on to way more stuff than we should have. That included cheap grocery items, cheap clothing, and stuff we lugged with us from college. We were afraid that if we got rid of an item or we passed on a sale, that we couldn't afford to purchase anything else. We let our things define us. The couponer with too many hand soaps, the college grad with textbooks lying around unopened, the people that keep up with trends. I did want to stop relying on having excess to feel secure. I had to change my mindset. My mindset and feelings towards objects changed. I decided the more that I had, the less someone else had. And the more that I had, the more time I would spend taking care of our stuff we didn't want or need. Without spending hours shopping for new items, finding homes within my home for them, and then regularly rearranging them and cleaning them, I got time back in my life. With that new and refreshed frame of mind, I was able to let go of a lot. I eliminated over half of my clothing, 3/4 of my stockpile, and probably about half of our remaining belongings. How crazy is that? We've been out of university 5 years and accumulated far more than we needed. While we moved from our first tiny apartment together in a medium-sized U-Haul, we hired a moving company to take us from our first city apartment to the next. We paid someone else to take our 45 boxes, my husband numbered them, plus our furniture across town. We paid the same company again to move us from that swanky apartment into our first home. Oh, how I was disappointed that our furniture looked tiny and sparse in our new home. I wanted new furniture, new appliances, new and better everything. From that borderline greedy new homeowner to where we are now is remarkable. We have found contentment. Deciding that less equals more has been the best life change. We figured out how to be content. With our new mindset in place, less equals more, and knowing that other people in our country live with far less than us, we became happier, healthier people. That first round of decluttering, the purge, lifted a weight from my shoulders that I didn't know existed. It didn't hurt either that we made over $1,000 from our garage sale. There is less to clean, less to organize, and less stress about getting it all done. Those people that are crazy busy all the time, I wonder if their lives would be easier with fewer possessions. Even on the busiest of days for our family, we are less stressed and less anxious than we were with our things suffocating us. We found more time for the outdoors and for each other. Because we stopped buying things we didn't need and stopped shopping for fun, our eyes were open to nature again. Even after a difficult hike or a rained out camping trip, we came home to a refreshing home that doesn't dampen our spirits. We feel secure in owning less because all that stuff that was cluttering our home and our minds was gone. Why would I want that back in my life? That's always our goal. Our home should be a haven for relaxation and a space where our family can flourish. Finances improved. We diligently track expenses in a Google Doc. When we stopped purchasing things that we didn't need and saved the money we made by selling our possessions, We were amazed. All of this income that had been there the whole time was suddenly left over at the end of the month. It wasn't thousands of dollars, but it was enough to help us pay off our auto loans and stack a nice sum into our savings account. The new financial freedom that we found also allowed us to increase our 401k contributions and save for retirement. With our savings boosted and monthly expenses lowered, we have found financial stability. I even quit my job in 2018 to be a stay-at-home mom and work on my blog. Everyone's version of happiness will be different. Letting go of the notion that owning more is better and exciting will bring you mental clarity to figure out what is really most important to you. Owning less allows you to do just that. You just listened to the post titled, How We Feel Secure with Owning Less by Amanda Brownlow of HelloBrownlow.com. It's been a hot summer so far, but luckily you don't have to miss out on any of your favorite outdoor pastimes. Have fun, stay active, and most importantly, stay hydrated with our sponsor, Liquid IV, the #1 powdered hydration brand in America, which is now available in sugar-free. With 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, plus 8 vitamins and nutrients for everyday wellness, Liquid IV packets hydrate 2 times faster than water alone. It's also non-GMO and free from gluten, dairy, and soy. Plus, Liquid IV makes hydration more fun. I have all the incentive I need to stay hydrated thanks to Liquid IV's delicious flavors. There are a bunch to choose from, each one truly better than the last. Real people, real flavor, real hydrating, now sugar-free. Grab your Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier sugar-free in bulk nationwide at Costco, or get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code OLD at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order when you use promo code OLD at liquidiv.com. Thank you to Amanda. I think that weight that comes off the shoulders is one of the biggest benefits when decluttering or downsizing. Every time I've moved, it's been plenty of times, probably 6 or more times just in my 20s and 30s alone. I felt that freeing feeling when getting rid of a bunch of stuff. It was simply because I was lazy and didn't want to move it. I either donated things that were still useful or trashed them if they weren't, and really felt the joy that comes from the weight being lifted off my shoulders. And that made moving 6 or more times that much more bearable. Most people really dislike moving, but at least there's that benefit if you're very selective of what comes with you. And like Amanda mentioned, if you're able to sell some of it, even better. You get some cash back while you're at it. So just another benefit of minimalism to think about. Hopefully this was inspiring for you as you start your week. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow reading to you as usual, where your optimal life awaits.